On this edition of Let Me Put You On, I want to talk about D'Angelo, an artist that really had a big impact on me. And unfortunately, on October 15th of last week, we learned of his untimely and unfortunate passing. But one thing in particular I really want to talk about, he had what I would consider, I think a lot of people consider, three classic albums. He had Brown Sugar in 1995. He had his kind of comeback album Black Messiah in 2014. But for me, it was really Voodoo, his album in 2000, that exemplifies what makes D'Angelo such a standout artist, such an amazing, once in a lifetime type of artist. This is his second album. It was recorded at Electric Lady Studios. It was primarily written by D'Angelo and produced by D'Angelo, but it had a lot of musical contributions from the Soulquarians crew. That was the kind of loose circle of artists that was headed by Questlove. It included drums from Questlove and bass by Pino Palladino, including a bunch of other artists in that circle of musicians. This is like the Soulquarians era. It was crazy time for music. You had Erykah Badu's Mama's Gun, Common's Like Water for Chocolate, Things Fall Apart by the Roots. That was all coming out of this Electric Lady era in sessions with that Soulquarians crew, and Voodoo was a huge part of that. Voodoo ended up debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200. Was also certified platinum. Untitled, How Does It Feel, ended up earning D'Angelo the Grammy for Best R&B Vocal Performance, and Voodoo as an album itself won the Grammy for Best R&B Album. One thing that really stands out and, I think is incredible about D'Angelo and this album Voodoo is that, when him and Questlove were prepping this album, when they were working on it and getting inspired, they were watching old VHSs of classic performances from Al Green and Marvin Gaye and all these soul legends. So they were really drawing inspiration. You could really feel it through the music that they made. But unlike some other soul and funk revivalists, D'Angelo didn't just recreate it on a technical level. It wasn't just where he got all the analog equipment, really recreated the sound. He did that, but more than that, he put his soul and whole heart and created this vulnerable music, added these complexities, and it was challenging and raw, and thought-provoking. It really made you think, and I think that's what puts this album and puts D'Angelo in the ranks of those legends that he really was inspired by and looked up to. If you're thinking of Otis Redding, if you're thinking of Isaac Hayes, Marvin Gaye, Nina Simone, with his legacy now cemented, he dropped these 3 classic albums. He has Voodoo, which I think is just one of the best albums of all time. He's up there now, man. So if you haven't yet, please do yourself a favor, check out Voodoo, check out D'Angelo's catalog. Take care of each other. Peace. And RIP D'Angelo. We'll keep playing your music, man.